fireworks, as if you couldn't already notice, if you couldn't already tell, if you're not observant, you cannot tell that I'm the only one here, only me, Firecracker, this time, to rant about something that has happened, just on October 15th, 2025, which was apparently an outage, a YouTube outage, that had affected many people. Many of the viewers and normal, regular watchers on YouTube trying to watch something, and then it was soon where basically it wouldn't let you watch the video. They will explain patriotic booze. We'll explain patriotic booze experience. We'll explain what happened with her with this. So basically, first he went right into the app. All of a sudden, something weird came up. It basically said something like this, where up here it was like, update the app, pretty much. But then it was kind of like she refreshed the page, and then all of a sudden it was like back to normal. And then she went onto a video, okay? For some reason, it was showing a few seconds on the video or something, like a second of it, and then all of a sudden, it went to an error occurred, and this screen popped up, basically like this, almost just like that, okay? Very, very similar, right? But not exactly the same, just very, very, very similar. So then, if you couldn't have guessed already, see that he basically kind of like freaked out. She came to her dad, who couldn't really figure out what was going on. Just basically first thought that she had to update her phone, update the app, pretty much. But we couldn't figure out how to update it. It was like not working. And we couldn't figure out where the button was to do the update, which it wasn't coming up as an option to update. And then first she literally thought that it was just her who was having this issue. But then it was like you kind of looked further into it. But first, Dad tried to go on to YouTube. So Dad trying to go onto YouTube, then all of a sudden it was almost kind of the same thing almost happening, where it was kind of like buffering and loading. It wasn't coming up when any video wasn't popping up, wasn't going to the video. It really didn't watch it at all, pretty much. And then even Mom kind of seemed like she was experiencing the same problem. And I might have even found an article or some post somewhere about this happening to people. So then that clears things up, that this was literally widespread, like a widespread outage. It was so confusing and freaky. Like, it probably felt like to patriotic booze that something went wrong with her. Maybe her account, something was wrong with it, or her like app itself, or the phone, or something. But then it figured out it's really just literally the YouTube itself was having a problem, and he couldn't do anything about it. Pretty much, it felt like he could at first. And AI wasn't really the smartest, because first AI overview or AI mode on like Google or whatever first thought that it was a localized outage. That means that basically it was in a certain place where the outage was happening, but it's pretty much a whole widespread outage that is happening to many people. So that was kind of first acting like there was like options to do that you could fix this problem, but no, you had to really wait for it to be over with. And it basically took a whole half an hour to be fixed, apparently. Patriotic booze and like, how people wouldn't even be able to survive half an hour without YouTube? Don't you know how that feels like, Guys, you know when you're on YouTube. It's people are chronically online, whatever they call it. Bro, people are about to crash out, like literally, man. YouTube knows people about to crash out, like literally, I'm just saying. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of this video, and that's pretty much what we're going to talk about. Basically, how did you feel when you experienced this, or this happened to you as well? It was in the hour of 7 p.m. around, like 7:16 maybe, or 15, something like that. But I don't know. That's kind of when we were just kind of looking at her phone, and this happened. But that was also in our time. It's called like Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time, something like that. But if you're in a different time zone, we'll have to see if you ever noticed this problem happening, whenever it occurred to you that it was happening, whenever you felt it was happening and you noticed something was weird, then you let me know how you felt about it. If you thought something was actually wrong with your phone or something, just let me know in the comment section down below. And we'll see you guys next time. I guess whatever video it is, probably not going to be a rant next, but we'll have to see what it is. It's probably going to be like a music video next, because obviously it's almost all that we do here on this channel. But bye!